Hello and welcome to the USGNN Monthly Newscast, sponsored by US Glass Magazine. I'm Megan Headley.
And I'm Tara Taffra.
Tara is joining us this month for a special edition of our newscast here at Atlanta for the start of Glass Build America.
That's right, and even as the show floor opened this morning, we caught up with a few industry companies who made some big announcements this year. I'm here at the Quantix Building Products booth with David Petraea, CEO of Quantix Building Products, and we're going to talk a little bit more today about the acquisition. When Quantix announced the acquisition of EdgeTech, it was very big news in the industry. You know, you were bringing TruSeal and EdgeTech, two competitors, together. So people are interested in seeing how those two companies are being integrated together. So can you just tell us a little bit more about how that's going and how you're marketing those two brands?
Would be glad to, Tara. I think the acquisition of EdgeTech was really a culmination of a couple years worth of work and understanding EdgeTech that we announced April 1. Since April 1, we've been busy with the overall integration, and I think you can see it here in our booth. There's been a lot of work in 5 short months to bring our face to the customer together, but we've also been active in putting our organizational structure together. So we took a hard time out and redefined our sales structure under the leadership of Mike Hovan, and we think we're in a better position to serve the market than we ever have from an EdgeTech, a Quantix, Micron Home Shield, TruSeal.
When you made that big announcement, when we interviewed you that day, one of the things that we had asked you was this a way, since EdgeTech, one of their strengths, they're very known internationally, they're very well known also on the commercial side, and I think we asked you and you said yes, that was a attractive point about the company.
EdgeTech brings to Quantix an international reach, which was important. TruSeal has an international position, so it complements it. I think the thing to remember, since we have purchased EdgeTech, we opened a new facility in Heinsberg, Germany. We made that announcement in May. Doubles our operating capacity to not only serve the fenestration market in continental Europe, but also the solar industry, which we have some business in.
Any future acquisition plans in the future?
I would also, re-emphasize that we purchased these extrusion capabilities of Gelblin. Announced that also in the spring, and have been busy integrating that at Yakima, Washington, which is part of our Micron business, and we continue to be acquisitive. I think one of the beautiful parts of Quantix is we're strong in a very weak market. We continue to be debt-free, and we continue to be acquisitive, trying to bolt on capabilities that can drive the value proposition to our customers.
Well, Lloyd, thanks for talking with us today. We want to talk a little bit about this exciting acquisition now as you're kind of easing into working with US Aluminum. And the last time we talked a little about this, you talked about your goals of making the company re-emerge as an industry leader. How do you do that, and how do you mark your success?
Well, what we're doing is we're really bringing the company back up from kind of a dead stop and bringing it back into the marketplace. We're meeting with customers. We've brought all 10 locations back up, and recently we've added in the Delta Door subsidiary in Miami, so now we have 11 locations for US Aluminum, and we're just reaching back out to the market, going to customers, seeing what they liked, what they didn't like about the company, and really starting to service the business again. And we're really pleased with how it's going. We're already back up to about 60-70% of where they were when they shut down, and we feel that by the end of the year we should be back up to where they were at kind of the depth, and then hopefully in another 12 to 18 months we'll be back up where they were at their peak.
I was wondering if the existing CRL facilities will start offering the US Aluminum products, or how are you integrating that portion?
That we're starting to ease that in. We're making it available to customers, and the way we operate is that Los Angeles is our central location for CR Lawrence, and so we distribute to each of our branches every week. So as product comes available for US Aluminum and it's required in the local market, we make that available to our customers to order. We can put it on our trucks in Los Angeles and have it to the local branches within a couple of days. Over time, one of the things that will grow is the main location remains with US Aluminum in Waxahachie, Texas. They'll have a similar system where we see weekly trucks going out to all the different facilities.
Will you continue to offer all of the US Aluminum products, or are there certain areas where you're really focusing on that line?
At this point, we'll be offering everything. Again, we are still learning the product line. We're understanding there was a very broad product line that had developed over 50 years. So we know that there's some things in there that sell really well, some of those things that probably don't sell so well. So over the next 12 months, we'll be evaluating, see what's selling, see what's not selling so well.
This coverage is brought to you by the Insulating Glass Manufacturers Alliance. the world's leading organization servicing the engineering and manufacturing of insulated glass.
I'm here with Pat Junker from Amesbury, and Amesbury just announced that they are expanding from residential also into the commercial market, and they've hired you to head up those efforts.
Correct.
And first of all, welcome back to Amesbury. I know
Thank
you
you.
worked with the company several years ago, and now you're back.
Yep.
So if you could just tell us a little bit about the expansion of Amesbury into commercial and what those plans are.
Okay. Amesbury's done a wonderful job over the years of working with the residential suppliers and customers in our market, and have dabbled a little bit in the commercial side over the years, but not really a focused effort. So what the group has decided is to bring me on board as the liaison between the commercial accounts, our manufacturers representatives, and all the divisions of Amesbury. The commercial side of the business is somewhat unique in that they're building bigger units, heavier, more commercially oriented, obviously, but many of our current products go back into that same market that we're trying to get into today. Multi-point hardware, extruded products, weather seals, etc., all fit into that same niche.
So a lot of those will be able to move in, or will you be developing a new product line as well?
We're actually looking to move our current products in, and then also we're interviewing our current customer base, asking them what type of products do we need to bring to the market in order to become an umbrella supplier for the commercial side of the business. And what we'll look at is either partnership with another company, distributing product, or acquisition.
And be sure to check your email all this week for the latest updates from the show floor. And if you're here at Glass Build America, be sure to stop by and see us at booth 2411.
And be sure to look for updates on these stories and more on your next USGNN monthly newscast in October, when we'll be bringing the news straight to your screen once again. Thanks for watching.